All right, boys and girls, today we're going to go outside and explore our five senses. But before we head out, let's do a quick review of what those five senses are. So first, we have these. What do we call them and what do we use them for? Good. Those are our eyes and we use them to see things. Our first sense is sight. Next, I have this. What part of my body is this and what do I use it for? You're right, it's the nose and we use our nose to smell things. Next, I have these. What do we call these and what do we use them for? Yes, they are our ears and we use them. They're very important for listening and learning, our sense of hearing. Next, I have this. What's this called and what do we use it for? You're right, it's our mouth and we use it for taste so we can taste yummy foods like pizza or ice cream. And last but not least, we have these. What do we call these? And what do we use them for? Yes, they are our hands and our fingers, and we use them to feel things or touch things. So, now we are going to go outside and explore. All right, the first sense that we're going to explore outside is our sense of sight. Now, sadly, I don't see much sunlight today, but let's look around and see what we can find. What do you see in the video? I see flowers. I see some trees. I see the sky and clouds. I see a house and a road. Some steps. Next sense that we're going to talk about is our sense of smell. When we step outside and we take a big breath in, we can smell the fresh air. Let's see what other smells we can find. I'm going to sniff these flowers. Do you think that they smell good or bad? I think that they smell sweet and fresh, so they smell good. Now let's look at this dirt over here that the flowers are in. I don't like that smell as much. It smells very earthy, but maybe you like it. What are some other things that we might be able to smell out in nature? One of my favorite smells is the smell of the smoke coming from a campfire in summertime. Or maybe fresh grass that was just cut. Next, we have our sense of hearing. For this one, we have to be very quiet and listen closely so we can hear. What are some things you heard? I heard birds chirping, and I heard the wind blowing a little bit. There's not a lot of sounds out right now, but if it were a little warmer, I bet we would hear more birds, maybe some dogs barking, or some kids outside playing like you. The next sense we're going to talk about is our sense of taste, my favorite sense. Now, outside, there might be some things we could find that grow that we could eat. Does anyone have any ideas? There are certain berries, like blackberries, that grow outside on bushes, and different leaves and plants that we can eat. For example, this tree in the summertime grows little apples on it. Now, we don't really eat them, but my dogs love them. Since I don't know much about things that grow outside to eat, I've been thinking of some things that I enjoy eating outside on a nice day. One of my favorite things to eat in the summertime is a hot dog or a s'more cooked over one of these. I love having campfires and roasting marshmallows to make s'mores. Another food that I really like eating in the summertime is a popsicle to cool me down on a hot day. My favorite flavor is banana. What's yours? What are some other foods you like to taste outside? Finally, let's talk about our sense of touch. I'm going to touch the bark on this tree. When I feel it, what do you think it feels like? Rough and bumpy, or smooth and soft? You're right. It is rough and bumpy. It's very hard. Let's go over here and look for some rocks. When you look at this rock, how do you think it feels when I touch it? Do you think it's smooth or bumpy? It is smooth. What about this one? Bumpy or smooth? You're right. This one is bumpier. Thanks for going on this adventure with me, boys and girls. Now it's your turn to get outside and explore those 5 senses outdoors. Have a great day!